What's good, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to Modern Man Evolution Money, right? Helping you scale your business through social media and personal branding. Guys, I've scaled my business to 7 figures within the last year. I've been doing it for 4 years now. Grew my social media platforms to hundreds of thousands of followers on all platforms. If you're a guy, business owner, you're trying to scale your business, make more money using social media, this is the show for you. This is not a Lux Maxon show. If you have a business that you're trying to scale, start making your first 10K a month, 20K a month, and you're trying to use social media. Social media is a free medium. Okay. You should be using social media. Is this only for influence-based business, or can this be directed towards product-based? 100%. This is whatever type of business, whatever type of business you're in, even e-commerce. You can create a personal brand to scale your e-commerce brand. Okay. As you can see, we're early on a Saturday. For the guys who are serious about getting money, these are the guys who are up around this time. And the brokies are sleeping. They went out last night. But the guys who want to actually be successful, these are the guys that are gonna be here today. Okay, so if you would like to join, if you would like to scale your business, you want to start making your first 10K a month with your business through social media. I've grown my social media platforms to hundreds of thousands of followers. I can teach you exactly what you should be doing with your business. So the link to join is in the chat. Mark Nexo, do you understand what this is for?
You see me? Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. What about you, Phil?
I'm awesome. So do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clip however I choose?
Yeah, that's perfect. No problem.
What business are you in?
I'm kind of doing like YouTube, similar to what you're doing, but I'm like helping men like get over their problems. Kind of, yeah.
What problems?
Just like lack of selfness and like helping them like solve problems in life, like fitness and habits and stuff like that.
Okay, that is too broad. You got to get a lot more specific.
So
You're not gonna.
I'm aiming for more disciplined men kind of thing.
So what exactly are you helping them solve? What exactly is your goal?
I'm trying to help them like move in the right direction, like with a community or something later on.
With their community.
With a community later on.
Okay.
So I'll build like an audience and then make a community that will help like move in the right direction.
If you want to build a community, in my opinion, what you need to do is you need to first create value for this community. So when you're talking about so many different things in the beginning, there's nothing to relate to. How many followers you got on YouTube?
Currently like 220. I don't know what kind of content to really create, so it's kind of limiting me at the start. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because you're doing too many things at once, you're not getting any kind of traction. Yeah. You gotta create something that is gonna stick to a specific type of person that you're trying to help.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but how do I know like which path to really take, you know?
So okay, let me explain to you. I got my whiteboard today. Okay, I got you. All right. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let me bring you to the stage as well. Yeah. Let me.
Perfect. Okay. I can't hear you. You might, yeah.
Add this to the stage. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just add me to the stage so y'all can hear me. So you can hear me now?
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, perfect. So can you see the whiteboard or no?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. The fastest path, like the fastest way to create a path is to ask yourself, what problem do you want to solve? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes
Let
sense.
me stop the cam for this one. All right, let me just do. I'm gonna move this. Gotcha. So you can see that clearly. What problem do you want to solve? So for me specifically, I wanted to be better with dating. Right? Because I wanted to be better with dating, right? I got better with dating before I started to try to solve dating.
Yeah.
Right? So what problem do you want to solve for the people that you want to give value to? Have you solved any problems yet?
I've been through a lot of experiences. Like I could barely talk at the start. Like my communication skills was like terrible. I can kind of help people with that, you know. So
With what part you say?
like I had terrible communication skills. Like I couldn't walk up to people or stuff like that. I kind of
Okay.
got over that and got better at communicating.
Okay, give me a second. They're saying the camera is inverted. Is the camera inverted? Can you guys not see? Can you
No,
guys not see?
I can see it perfectly.
They're saying the camera is inverted. Can you guys see what I'm writing on the board? Or is it the slow people that can't read? They say they can't see. Okay, 1 second. It's my first time doing this, so let me try to figure it out for them. It's inverted for YouTube. Okay. Let me figure this out real quick. Hold up. It's my first time using another camera, so be patient with me, guys. Let me try to figure it out. It's inverted for YouTube. So let me go settings, mirror my camera. No. Okay. So now you're not going to be able to see it, but they should be able to see it. So can y'all see it now? They should be able to see it now. Can y'all see it now or no? It says it's still inverted for YouTube. How is it inverted? So now is it inverted? Yes or no? Still inverted. Even after I flipped it twice?
It was better before. Now it's like kind of.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it perfectly.
Okay. So when I switch the camera, YouTube, can you guys see it now?
Just check on it.
It should not be. If I flip the camera, it shouldn't be inverted. All right. Anyway, we're gonna figure this out another day. I don't know. How do I flip the? How am I gonna flip the board? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna explain it to you. The way you find what niche you pick is ask yourself which problem you want to solve. Well, I wish I could have explained this on the board, but once you find the problem you want to solve, you say yours was being able to speak to people.
Yeah, I
right?
have many things I can help, but like, how do I find that one thing?
You got to the one that you want to solve the most, right?
Yeah,
that's the one that you want to solve the most.
Okay.
And if that problem is not big enough to the audience that you're trying to help, they won't resonate with it. So it seems like maybe you don't have that many big problems that you're trying to solve.
Yeah.
So you got to go figure out what that is first.
Okay. Just figure out the problem and then try and solve it.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. That's true.
And that's what I would start with.
And for content, I'm kind of just like going off my head, like just saying stuff about it. Do you have like a structure you go with your videos or
In
anything
terms
that?
of content, you got to figure out what's already working.
Hmm.
There's no need to try to reinvent the wheel. You got to just ask yourself, what videos that in my specific niche that I'm gonna pick are already working in
Hmm.
this niche,
Okay. That's true.
right? And then you post consistently, and then you're gonna start to get more traction
On shorts and YouTube videos as well, or just
everywhere,
one? Okay.
everywhere.
Got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I want to do this right for y'all. So, um, I'm trying to figure out this board thing because I feel like if I can write it on a board, it would make a lot of sense. So I need you guys to be patient. Well, this is an extra stream for y'all. I don't know what's going on with the board. Let's try to figure it out real quick before I bring the next person. So from here, you guys say you guys can't see it, correct? Because it's based on the camera. It's backwards. Okay, now if I flip it, can you guys still not see it? What about now? It's kind of far and backwards. I am mirroring the screen. Okay, let me try to see what it's looking like on YouTube. Nothing changes when you flip. Okay. Yeah, even though I'm flipping it, it's still saying, okay, so you guys are right. Let me see. What I will have to do is I will stop mirroring my camera. One second. Got it. Okay, I know what to do. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. So I switched some settings around. Let's see now if it works. I'm using two different cameras. And I'm gonna zoom in for y'all. What about now? Is it how does it look now? Let me zoom out. It works? Does it work now? There we go. See, problem and solution. I mean, let me try to figure it out. Okay. If I zoom out, is that too far? Or is it, do you guys want me to zoom in? Let me know what you guys want. Zoom closer, or is that too much? Zoom out. Okay. Is that better? This is good. Okay. Perfect. So I can erase the board. Whenever I'm explaining something, I can just switch to this and I can just erase it. If I type something, Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see what it says, or do I need to zoom in more? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. You get views does not equal money. Perfect. All right, we figured it out. Awesome. So as I'm trying to explain something, it says views does not equal money. Okay, so here we go. We figured it out. I'm just trying to give you guys as much value as possible so I can explain stuff. So if you would like some help scaling your business, the link to join is in the chat. The link to join is in the chat. Okay. Daniel, do you have a business? No? Okay. This is for business only. This is not for the guys who are trying to figure it out. If you have a business that you're trying to scale using social media, I built my social media platforms to hundreds of thousands of followers and then a 7-figure business behind it. Okay. So if you like some help scaling your business, the link to join is in the chat. Tony, can I see your face, bro? Can you move the camera a little bit? What business are you in, man?
So I own a clothing store, and I'm currently working on an e-commerce website.
Okay. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. You own a clothing store. What are you making a month?
We're making, the last few months were really slow, but we normally make about 10K is our gross monthly revenue.
And what is your take home?
We take home about probably about half of that after bills and everything.
Half?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're keeping about 5K a month. Is that
Yes.
what it?
That's just from the store. Yes.
That's just from the store. So what? Okay. So you're not keeping much then. What are your living expenses?
Probably about that much actually. That's so we have someone that works there that helps us with the store. So after everything's said and done, I also have another job. I do Uber and Lyft on the side, and then I also go to school full time, and I'm building an e-commerce website.
So okay, you're doing too much, sir. You're doing too much. You got a clothing brand. You're going to school. You're doing Lyft. You're spreading yourself too thin that you're not going to survive, essentially.
Okay.
So what are you going to school for?
So right now I'm finishing up my pilot's certificate for flight instructor, my CFII.
Okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a pilot? Do you want to be a business owner? What exactly is you want?
Both. I can do both.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, the business, I did it while I was in school. I started it while I was in school. But it's only 4 months old. The e-commerce website I started about a month ago.
Yeah. So this is a recipe for disaster.
Okay.
Because you're never going to be able to focus all in on one thing to be able to grow it regardless. Because whichever one of those things you want to do, they can work. You can be a pilot. You can run a clothing store and make money from it. Right. And you can do e-commerce, but you got to pick one. Okay. Each field can make you money. But a pilot is a career. So, but you're not going to grow your business to a certain degree unless you have a lot of time and energy to focus on it. And if you're doing all these things at once and you're doing Uber, like, when are you going to have time to work on the business?
Well, Uber's just like right now I'm sitting in my car waiting for a ride. So like I'm studying or I'm doing this. I watch your videos.
Mm-hmm.
I read Alex Hormozzi's books. I'm currently reading $100 million offers, while I'm waiting for it. So I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
Later on today, I'm going to go do a flight. So it's the plan was and still is for me to become an airline pilot, and then the brick and mortar store. Hopefully, if it works out, we'll be running on its own with minimal effort on my end.
The brick and mortar
And
store be running it? No, bro, that's not realistic at all. You ain't no brick and mortar gonna be running this. That's brick and mortar running itself. Yeah.
The plan is to hopefully hire good people that that I can basically that can run it, and I could just do check in here and there. And the e-commerce website will be when let's say I fly from point A to point B and I'm at point B, I can while at the hotel room I can log in and
Nah, bro. You need 100% effort to make anything work. And you're trying to do 30% and hope it all goes to the moon. It ain't gonna happen.
Right.
You gotta pick which one that you actually want to do, and then you gotta ditch the ones that you're not that serious about. So maybe the e-commerce is not for you. Maybe the clothing brand is not for you. But whichever one you're doing, you're gonna have to put effort into it. A lot of effort.
Right.
Because look at the position you're in right now. Look at the position you're in right now. You're making 10K gross, but you're keeping 5. Your expenses are around 5. So you're netting nothing. That's why you're having to do Uber. And that's why you're even considering going back to school to do the pilot stuff. If you were making 30K a month and you were netting 10 or even 20, would you still be thinking about being a pilot?
Well, being a pilot is something I've always wanted to do. I think it's either one or the other, right? How you said. I think if I made enough, I would buy my own plane, and I'd still be a pilot.
Buy your own plane?
Oh yeah, I would buy my own. If I made enough money with my e-commerce store, I would buy my own plane, just for me, for my personal use, or maybe for business
what
use.
What kind of plane? Like a Gulfstream?
Oh no. That's too. I'm talking about maybe like a Diamond DA60 or 42. 4 to 6 passenger airplane. They depending on which one, 700,000 to 1.5 million is what they each cost.
That's just to buy it, but you should know that maintaining a plane costs a lot of money.
It costs a lot of money. Yeah, actually, the buying is probably the cheaper part. Yeah, I know. I understand it.
Right. Yeah. So where are you gonna get 1.5 million and the cost of maintain a plane every single year if you don't have full focus on your e-commerce brand?
Right.
It's not gonna work. You're spreading yourself too thin. I would go focus on one thing and try to maximize that one thing.
Right. Okay. You wrote something interesting on the board there. You said views don't equal money. Can you expand on that a little bit? Because I've been working a lot on social media stuff with the brick and mortar stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just me. I feel like I see a delayed effect when I post some really good videos or content, and then maybe a week later I feel like I see a spur or a up spur in business. Like.
So what do you mean?
And I feel like the videos that get the most views, that specific product, I feel like does sell a little better. Is it just my imagination, or are the views kind of helping, or is it not really?
So what are you making views about?
So I'll be promoting a product of our products in the store, a specific sweater or a specific accessory or whatever the case may be. And if I promote it heavily, I feel like the specific, like if I promote, let's say this week, 20 things on Facebook, right? The products to get the most views are the ones that we usually sell out within a week or two.
Okay, so that means your views do equal money, and maybe your views are specifically for your product.
Right. So I guess the question is, how can I go about using the analytics if views don't equal money, like then how do I know it's working or not working? You know what I mean? I guess it's kind of like
okay, that's a good. Let me try to explain that on the board. Right, 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Let me remove my. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up backstage if you can hear me. All right. If I switch this to the Osmo, can y'all now hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Now, if I switch him and remove this, can y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Awesome.
I can hear you.
All right. So if I talk, so let me just see if you can hear me. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, but you sound far away. But I can hear you.
Far away. Got you. Okay. That means I'm gonna have to bring this one in. Let me see if I can bring this closer. Can y'all see that at all or no? Can you see what I'm writing?
From where it says it doesn't equal money to the left, I can't see anything.
Okay, let me remove you. What about now? Can y'all see the board or no? Okay, I can't hear the guy. Let me zoom out. You see zoom out? Okay, let me zoom out. Good? Okay. So, can y'all still hear me or no? Can y'all hear me? So, avatar content, in my opinion, is greater than top of funnel content. So, what you're experiencing, Tony, is you're making specific content for your product. And even though this may not get that many views, right, you notice a bump in sales. But the way social media works is they're trying to keep people on the platform. So a lot of people, they try to make top of funnel content, which is content that is going to reach a lot of people, but isn't specified to their specific type of client. So a lot of people might get a lot of views, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to make a lot of money. In my opinion, if you can figure out how to make top of funnel content that reaches your avatar, this is how you blow up on social media while making money. Does that make sense? So top of funnel content is content that reaches everybody, but it doesn't necessarily speak to your specific kind of client. That's why guys will get a lot of views and then they're wondering why they're not making any money, right? But your views isn't targeting exactly who you want to sell to or who your products can best serve, if that makes sense. So the way you want to make content is, how do I get top of funnel content and also mix in targeting my avatar at the same time? Does that make sense? So if you're noticing that you're making more money from the views that you're getting, but there's not that many views, but you're making money from the product, that means you have very good avatar content. You're just direct to consumer. You're making content that the consumer wants, which is making you more money. But you're not going to get a lot of views, and you're probably not going to grow on social media because it's not top of funnel content. So this is tough to do, right? You want top of funnel content. This is reach a lot of people. But sprinkle in value. So this would be value. So your avatar, right? You can still reach your avatar. This is the shit that is gonna make you 7 figures. If you can figure out how to reach a lot of people and sprinkle enough value to reach the kind of people that will buy your product, that's the gold mine. It takes a lot of work, if that makes sense. So let me bring you back. All right, let me switch this 1 second. All right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So be careful the kind of content you're making on the internet, because views don't necessarily equal money, because a lot of people, they start falling in love with the clicks and the views, but it doesn't progress their business. Or you just make only avatar content and you never grow, and eventually that's going to run out itself. So you got to make good enough content that is interesting but can also provide value to the people that you're trying to sell to.
Right. And so how do you, for example, like, do you just see like in the past, like, hey, these 10 videos performed very well. Mm-hmm. Let me make similar content because it seems like the people that my audience want to see this specific, for example, in my case, my customers, they like this specific product. This is what's being seen. Let me make similar videos or similar things related to that specific video that performed well.
Yeah, you gotta make content based on what your audience wants, but you also have to reach enough people so you can keep attracting new people. Mm-hmm. But that takes work. You gotta put in a lot of effort into this.
Right. Because it seems like there's a fine balance between, brand or store awareness and promoting a specific product. Right. Yeah. Like sometimes I just go, hey, here's Mia's Boutique clothing brand, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not selling anything specific. It's just, hey, we exist. Come to the store. And then there's times when I post on Facebook, it's like, hey, come check out this new jacket we just got in. Check it out. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Ads. Those are technically just ads. You're just advertising the product. If you want to actually make real money, you got to figure out how can you create value around the content or the product that you want people to use, right? While it's engaging enough for the social media platforms to push it, because the social media platforms don't give a fuck about your product. They want to keep people on their platform. So you got to figure out how do you make content that is pushed on social media, but sprinkles in enough value to it can reach your avatar. So you need to find different types of formats that'll work. It takes time. And this is
like the most.
Go ahead.
It seems like in that case, it seems like the more common sense thing to do then is if, for example, Facebook wants to keep people on their platform, is use Facebook Marketplace or TikTok Shop
No. You have to use all of them. That's what I'm kind of. You have to use all of them.
Okay.
But you have to make good enough content to where it's not you're talking about their advertising platforms. Facebook Marketplace is to advertise. If you want to build a brand, you need to create a brand with regular content, organic content.
Right.
Okay. Right. I got to get somebody else.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, man. Get your money up.
Yes, sir.
Peace. All right. All right. I don't think I actually need this second. I can always just switch and you guys can hear me. So guys, this is personal branding coaching, giving you guys free advice to scale your business, build my social media platforms to hundreds of thousands of followers and a 7-figure business behind it. If you are a guy trying to use social media, personal branding to make more money in your business, the link is in the chat to come and join. Anthony, what business are you in, man? How's it going, bro?
Hey, what's going on? Doing well.
Up, what business are you in?
Yeah, so currently I run, I have a small personal brand, small YouTube channel, and then I run a school community on the side. So,
okay, one second. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, awesome. So tell me about it.
Yeah, so I'm currently doing about 16K a month, on pace to hit 25 by the end of Q1. I actually think I have the opposite problem, which is what I wanted to ask you about, which is I think I have really good targeted bottom of funnel content. So low visibility, but it's extremely helpful and extremely valuable, which is why I think it funnels really nicely into school. But I'm having issues with, or not having issues, but I think my main challenge is like going and creating content that's more top of funnel, that does get a lot of views, that can then draw those people that are still in my audience, but reach a wider net of people to that content so then they can move into school. So I guess that's my question is like, how do you approach that? I feel like most people try and go the other way where they start super broad, but I'm in a position where my content's actually extremely targeted. It's kind of what I'm known for. And then, how do you expand out of that?
So what exactly is your content about?
So my content is about, so my school community is about creating e-commerce brands. So a lot of the content is very instructional, specific like how-to guides, how to execute this, how to create this style of ad, how to select this type of product. So it's very like instructional, long format, 20 to 30 minute one take videos.
Awesome. So yeah, if you're already making 16 a month, what I would start doing is the goal. If you're trying to teach people about e-commerce, why do they want to do sell? Why would they even want to get into e-commerce? Think about that. Why? Money. They want financial freedom. They want stability. All right. So that's all top of funnel stuff. If you can start making content around the lifestyle, the financial freedom, having the stability, being able to these are pain points that people who want to make money but don't know exactly how would be interested in viewing. If you make that kind of content, you will start to slowly, right, get more views around your content, and then you already have the bottom of the funnel stuff to where the people who go through that they see that you can actually teach this. So for you, I think this is a good problem. Like you've already built the core of that is already making you money. You've proven that you can become profitable. So now you got to make the content that targets the masses, talking about the importance of having financial freedom, talking about you compare yourself to different types of financial ways to make money. You can compare e-commerce to drop shipping. You can talk about all these stuff. These are all top of funnel things that you can give advice on. You can make content around that'll eventually funnel down back to your bottom of the funnel stuff. Gotcha. Does that make sense?
No, that makes total sense. A quick follow-up to that would be, I feel like at least in this niche in particular, maybe like across multiple niches with the lifestyle content, I feel like, well, we'll say dropshipping and e-com in particular is really well known for like, I feel like sometimes the lifestyle content can come across as maybe inauthentic or not corny is the right word, but just like the stereotype is like e-com dude drives around in a Lambo type thing. I feel like I want to create top funnel content, but I want to avoid that sort of like,
then you talk about things that matter to you, because the beautiful thing about content creation is no matter how much content is out there, people want to hear your experiences and your voices. So you could be the guy that comes in and say, hey, none of that shit matters to me. The reason I'm doing e-com, the reason I'm in this is because I just want to have money to take care of my family. These are the things that are important to me. I want to have money to be able to go wherever I want, travel where I want, and that's relatable. So you don't have to be driving around a Lambo to get acknowledged. You can make yours differently and make it more meaningful. Like you can have more substance to why you want to make money, if that's what you want. If that's what you want. I like Lambos and nice shit. So that's not related to my personality. But that's why personal branding, right? People want to relate to you personally. What do you care about? What values do you have around money? And if you teach those, you will attract the people who are similar to that and who relate to that. Where do you currently live?
I live in San Diego, California.
Okay. So what are some of the things that you enjoy doing that money has given you access to do?
Ooh, that's a good question. I honestly, the number one thing is being able to wake up and just like, if there's something that I want to do, I can just go do it. Like if that's go get a coffee or go to the beach, go run some errands. Like basically the freedom to be able to like wake up and not have someone tell me what to do that day or when to show up and how to behave. So I guess like freedom overall is the main thing that I value in life.
Right. So you can make lifestyle kind of content around the freedom. How old are you again?
25.
Okay. You can make freedom. You can make content around the freedom you have as a 25-year-old, right? That can basically do whatever you want to do without needing to get all the fancy shit. And that'll make you relatable. You can push back on that stuff, but you got to be careful. If you push back on it, if you say, hey, I don't give a fuck about the Lambos and all that shit, then you go get one in the future. It might make you look bad. So you got to have alignment with your brand.
Right.
But the top of funnel content for you should be, why will people be interested in getting into ecom? It's because they want to make money and have financial freedom. Well, everything you just said about the freedom that is giving you, that's the content you want to make. Hey, I can get up any day. I can go do this. Because I've been able to build my business up, my ecom brand up to make money and not have to answer it to anybody. Okay.
Right. And then just a really quick follow-up to that would you recommend at this point, like, because I feel like I have a really solid understanding of YouTube, just going all in on that as the channel, or diversifying out into like Instagram or X, or just stick to YouTube?
Nah, you should be on every platform, man. There's a thing called key man risk for platforms. Like you got to be on every platform because we talk about billions of users, bro. That's why it's the personal branding. It takes time, but it's incredibly worth it. If you can figure out how to create a brand behind your name, you could be getting people from everywhere, right? Establishing your brand and building your business at the same time. Right. So how serious are you? How serious are you about improving this? Like, how serious are you about creating social media content that'll elevate your brand?
How serious am I? Well, I mean, I have really ambitious goals to get there. I think I can, or to hit certain revenue targets with school. I think I can get there with just YouTube. I think it'll just take a longer time, which is why I'm thinking about expanding out to other channels like X and Instagram to speed it up. Like, I think if I stick to YouTube, it'll just take longer, but in my mind, inevitably I'll get there. But I want to obviously get there faster. So if it's like, if I have to do X, Instagram, like there's no question I'll do it. Yeah,
you should be trying to do everything. I'm actually thinking about opening up a personal branding mentorship. So I think for you specifically, I got a VIP list. I'm gonna put the link in a YouTube chat for you.
Okay, got you.
So sign up for the VIP list. If something I do, I think it will be worth it for you. Because I mean, obviously I've grown all my platforms and there's a specific way to do it on every platform, but it all funnels back to you as the brand. So if you can learn how to build all of them, you can grow your business and your brand simultaneously. All right.
Right.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Thanks for the help. All right. Appreciate you.
Listen, guys, I'm considering doing a business coaching VIP list. So if you're a guy that wants to scale your brand, scale your business, obviously I've built my social media platforms to hundreds of thousands of followers and a 7-figure business behind it. Right now, I'm giving back to you guys. The same thing I did with dating. I'm doing it with money. All right, who else is doing this shit? Who else is sitting here on a Saturday morning giving you the sauce with fucking social media that has done it? All right. So if you would like some help, link is in the chat. Join the VIP list, man. I'm gonna try to help you guys so you can make more money. So one day, who knows, man? We could work together. Who knows? I can help you get started and make some bread. And then, hopefully I can help you scale your business one day. Who's next? If you have a business that you're trying to grow using social media and personal branding, I'm here for you. Everybody in the chat, please turn on your camera. This is not for guys who don't have a business yet. It's for guys who already have a business. All right, Daniel. What's up, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a small business of crypto, okay? In social medias, in Twitter, in Discord, and in Telegram, which I make good calls for the people who need to to get better income at crypto. You know, meme coins.
Do I have any what?
Have you heard about meme coins?
Yeah, I heard about meme coins. Yeah, I don't know how
So
if I support them or not, but go ahead.
okay. So I basically help people to get like get income on meme coins, also in cryptocurrency.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to think how I can get like more followers or more views in my groups.
So okay, this whole meme coin shit, right? Like I'm not. I'm. This is a business mentorship. I mean, business coaching live stream. But I like. Okay, do you really believe in meme coins?
Well, I'm actually making like more than 20 grand a month. So yeah.
Okay, so are you like rug pulling the people who are joining, or like what value is somebody gonna get
No,
from doing a meme
no,
coin?
no. It's I'm not doing rock pulls. That's like the worst thing you can do. It's just scamming people.
Yeah.
So no, I just buy at the best moment or when some famous people like launch a coin like a good one that has good
Mhm.
potential, and I just give calls to my followers and the people inside my group.
Gotcha. So do you think this is a long-term strategy? Let's say, because essentially you're gambling, right? Essentially you're
Uh,
gambling.
I don't say gambling. If you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
it's not gambling. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's gambling.
Okay, gotcha. So let me ask you a question, because these kind of business models,
Hmm.
why I'm kind of wary of them, and you should understand why people will be kind of scared, right? Because
Hmm.
the thing about meme coins and crypto is the person you're giving the advice to can lose all their money like this. So if you give them a call that they don't, that maybe you're incorrect, you're not perfect. We're all human beings, right? It can
Yeah.
all go to zero, like somebody said. Like, what's your like? If I'm, let's say, okay, you selling me, I'm like, I don't believe this shit, right? Meme coins are nonsense. If I put my money into meme coins, it can go to zero and I lose everything.
Yeah,
So
that's what I tell to
what do you say
my
about that? Go ahead.
yeah.
My bad.
I tell to my customers that it's a big risk doing this. So
Mhm.
if you don't want to take risk, you don't have to do it. But also, how do you know? It's have you ever tried it or something? Have you ever done
No,
crypto?
I'm very knowledgeable about areas of finance. So I understand that a lot of people lose a lot of money in meme coins if they do it incorrectly. It can all
Hmm.
go to 0 million. Like this is not a hidden thing. Like people are getting scammed on coins
Yeah.
all the time. So how does a viewer
Hmm.
that, let's say, wants to start making money, what will be the confidence that you gave them in order for them to partner with you if they wanted to make money?
Well, actually, I just gave them like when it's 100% potential coin, I'm just gave it the best call ever. And for example, do you know Trump coin?
Yeah.
For example, like most of my followers, they made a lot of money because of Trump coin because I gave them the best call. For example, that
Mhm.
was a good income they made.
Okay.
So
Do you have documentation of this? Like do you have proof that you gave them this call? Do you have testimonies that you made money?
yes, I have it in my group of Telegram, but I don't want to
No.
promote here.
Okay, no, I get that. I'm not saying you're going to promote here.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just letting you know that this is a very, there's a lot of stigma behind this
Hmm.
because of the kind of coin that the kind of business model that you're in. So you got to be very careful and lead with a lot of trust and
Hmm.
value first before I think people would,
Oh,
before you can
yeah.
scale them.
Also about meme coins. I don't do just meme coins. I also do crypto, like normal crypto,
Okay.
Ethereum, Bitcoin. I do all of that, and yeah.
Okay. So
I.
this is what I would do. If I were
Hmm.
you, I will focus on teaching. I will try to be as transparent as possible, give the good, bad, and the ugly, show your proof, show your downfalls, so that you're not perfect. If you can
Hmm.
give people all angles of who you are in terms of something like this and give them a choice on whether or not they should join you, then I
Hmm.
think you start to get some traction.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, yeah, I wanted to ask something else. You can give me Luke's Maxin advice. It's possible.
Mm-mm,
I've been waiting
mm-mm.
so much time.
I can't, bro. This is a business podcast. Wait till next
It's
week.
just one.
Okay.
It's just
I, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like this guy, this is not looks maxing. This is business. Okay. If you're gonna be in an industry like anything gambling, meme coin, stuff like that, it it's gonna be tough. Okay. Like I don't know if I would recommend that business model. I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend that because it's better to start a business where people are either paying you for a service that you have done and you can help them with. Because one, if somebody's going to invest money into you and it can go to zero, that's a very risky business. You mean to tell me if you tell me some shit and I give you, and I put my money into it, I can go to zero with no utility? That's scary. There's a lot of reward, but there's also a lot of risk. Fit, do you approve of crypto trading and all that? I am not a pro in crypto, but how volatile it is and how easy it is for people to get scammed, I don't know if I would recommend you guys to join that. I don't know. I don't think so. Right now, no. It's way too much risk. Way too much. All right. Guys, I've built my social media platforms to hundreds of thousands of followers on all platforms and a 7-figure business behind it. So if you're a guy right now watching this and you're trying to grow your social media brand using like you're trying to grow your business using social media and personal branding, I'm giving you guys the game for free. Nas, you have a business, bro? How's it going, man?
What's good, man? How you doing, bro?
Doing pretty good. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yes.
Okay. What business are you in, man?
Yes, I'm doing two things right now. I trade and I'm starting to get into like a fitness business. I haven't started yet, but I want to start it like soon. I'm
You
making like
trade?
content. My fault. I'm making like content right now, so but I just want to get So the business that I'm trying to go with, like fitness, is I'm trying to like create like a fitness brand. I want to eventually. I have like a couple of friends with me too. Like we want to eventually start selling like merch and like open up a gym and stuff like that. So like business like that. But right now, too, like I said, I'm doing like trading. I day trade. I've been doing that for 5 years as well.
So how much you making a month with day trading?
To be honest, bro, I don't make that much in day trading. Like day trading is like a hard skill to learn, and I just like recently started making money, so like I don't make that much, but like I'm getting like the breakthrough right now.
Okay.
But like with day trading though, I was thinking though, like I wanted to do like a psychology thing, like a psychology, like because I know like with trading, I don't know if you know, but a lot of people like have trouble with like psychology, like getting through like how to make money with trading because that shit is hard, bro. And I want to do like videos on shit like that.
Gotcha. I mean, so now you want to teach about the psychology around trading, but if you
Right.
haven't became profitable, why will people listen to you?
Nah, that's a fact, and that's why I came over here because I just wanted to get like your advice
Yeah.
on like how I could go about it, maybe.
It's always best to start something once you have proof. So I didn't start talking about business just till I made some money. So because that gives you the confidence in understanding what you can teach.
Right.
Like if you're teaching something that you don't know or you're trying to figure out, that you can do it, but you should teach from that point. If you're going to make psychology videos around trading, I would rather you start making videos, not saying, oh, look at me, guys, I'm a good trader, this and this. Hey, guys, I've been trading for 5 years and it's been tough. But here are some things that I've learned, things that I've overcame that you can use in your trading journey. So never try to talk bigger than what you are, because you can still make content around that, around your journey, but don't try to big up yourself that you're somebody that you're not. And then people will like that even more.
No, fact. So like what I like sort of like an idea that I had was like I'm not gonna just go out there and lie and be like, yeah, I profit, I make so and so much money. But I would tell them like, yeah, I'm stepping into profitability. I haven't been like there like for a very long time. like I know how to make money. Like I know how to trade like very good. Like it's
Yeah,
just I'm just now stepping into it.
gotcha. And the fitness stuff, what exactly is going on with that?
So yeah, I've been working out for going on a year now. I do like calisthenics, like skill stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Are you making
I,
videos yet?
yeah, I do make videos.
Okay. And you say you've been working out for how long?
Going on a year. So I
Okay.
started last year, 2024 in March.
Okay. And you want to build a fitness business.
Yes.
Okay. So those two things are difficult to do. So you got I'm not a fan of trying to start two businesses at the same time.
No, I know, and me neither. But like the only reason why I honestly feel comfortable with doing this because I've been trading for so long. It's not really nothing more that I need to learn from that. Like I got like a routine with it. I trade 3 times a week. Um, and the days that I'm not trading, I'm in the gym. Like I kind of got like a good foundation with it, so it's not like something that I need to like pay too much attention on. I honestly need to stop paying too much attention to trading because, like, I don't know
But
if
if
you
you
know,
want
but
to
like,
make But listen, if you
yeah,
want to make,
money
if
side
you want,
for sure.
yeah, if you want to make trading, teaching the psychology, like you mentioned, a business, you got to start making content around that. And
Yeah, fact.
that would be what you transition your business into, not the fitness stuff. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to start two businesses from the ground up at the same time, which I don't recommend. That's
So,
incredibly hard.
right.
So either you're gonna do the fitness business and you're gonna try to grow that while you still try to figure out the trading stuff, or you're gonna do the trading, learn the trading, and then make content around the trading.
Yeah, and what's hard is like they both is like two big things. Like a lot of people want to do fitness, a lot of people want to know how to make money. So it's kind of hard to like choose between the two.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially when you haven't become a master in either of them.
right.
That's the hard part. Like you're just trying, like you're just trying to grow in both of them. If you become a master in something, then okay, we can go in that route. But you're relatively trying to still progress to a position of authority in either one of those fields. You just been
Okay.
working out for a year and you've been trading for 5 years, but you aren't profitable yet. So like I would say you trading has the most, you have the most skin in the game with that. I would say make content around the psychology of trading. Talk about your journey, your pitfalls, why it's been so tough for you. That's what I would make content around. And that's what I
Right.
would transition into the business.
Right. And I can still like, and I mean, I do enjoy like posting like fitness content. I could still like just post just to post.
I mean, yeah. So it sounds like you need income.
Nah, I mean, shit, I do need income for sure. But
Right. So I mean, that's
I'm
the
doing pretty good
problem.
right
How
now.
much money are you making? Are you
50,
there?
not say 50, like five. You hear me? Just a little
Yeah,
frozen.
you froze. You froze.
Okay, yeah, I make around like 5K, 5,500. Like I'm good. Like I need, of course, I need like more money. I know I need
Mhm.
more money. I don't want to have like the same income for the rest of my life. But like right now, I'm in a good spot to like where I could like make a couple of investments and stuff. Cause
Gotcha.
I don't live on my own either right now, so I
You
don't
don't live
pay
on
that
your
much.
own?
No, I don't live on my own like right now.
How
I
old are you?
did, but I moved back. I'm 23.
Okay, so you're in a unique position right now. You're in a tough spot because like either you got to understand how social media works, right? Why should people listen to you? I think the 23-year-old who's been trading for 5 years trying to figure it out is a more compelling story right now. That I think if you started making content around and if you did it correctly, you start to do better.
Okay.
All right.
Do you think uh, like, do you know like any like so I know like creating content you gotta be consistent. I know like creating like good content. I'm actually like very big on like content. Like I don't like making shitty videos. Like I like making like good videos. Is there
Mhm.
anything like where you think I could do? Like is it like I can maybe get like extra like equipment like green screens or like different marketing strategies, or do you think I should just be consistent
No,
and just do?
for you right now, you just need a camera. I mean, you just need your phone on the tripod, and then you need to go look at the people who are already making trading videos, their journey, all that stuff, and start trying to recreate it.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's step number one. Okay. All right, man.
All right, have a good one, bro.
All right, peace. Guys, let me do a quick intermission. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. 1 second. But before I go to the bathroom, for all you guys who would like to scale your business using social media and personal branding, this is the link to come and join. We got about 20-30 minutes. So this is the link to come and join. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Chris, what business are you in, man? You guys who are in backstage, describe yourself real quick. Let me know what business you're doing. How old are you? All you guys who are backstage in the private chat, type real quick. How do I scale from 5 figures a month to 6 figures per month? What business are you in? I don't know nothing about what you're talking about. Like what am I going to give you advice on? You got to come on the show. If you would like to come on the show and come get some help, the link to join is there. Who we got? Who we got next? Put how much you make in a month, and next to your description of yourself. It should be I'm doing this, I'm that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Somebody say, Anas, can you remove your cat, please? 1K a month. You need to go get a job. Remove your ID. Like you ain't making no money yet. Anas, how's it going, man? I can't hear you.
Nice to finally meet you.
Welcome, bro. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yes.
Okay.
So
What business are you in?
I have a social media agency. where we
Mhm.
provide services such as video editing, graphic design, script writing, voiceovers.
Okay.
So basically, I live in a third world country, exactly in Jordan. Our business model is basically we have employees that doesn't require a lot of payments. Sorry if my English is a little bit wrong. And then we try to go for people in Saudi, mainly esports organizations, and content creators. We provide them those services, and we try to get the deal. My issue is not getting deals as much as I'm having issues internally with the people that I work with. If I try to go for higher paid employees, I'm gonna get destroyed with the income I get. It's not gonna be in a good ratio. And if I go to a lower paid employees, I'm gonna have issues such as, oh, I'm not free today. Oh, I'm a little bit. They are not as consistent, if that makes sense. And
Mhm.
at the same time, I tried to do a solution. I made contracts. I made the company registered um, in the country, and I made contracts. They wouldn't, which is really weird. Why wouldn't they like contracts? They don't want to sign it, which is for their. Yani I asked him, is there a certain thing in the contract that you don't like that I can fix? No, they don't want to sign. Yani end of story. So
Yeah,
it's really weird. I can't get those employees, and if yani,
I
up
understand.
to
I understand what you're saying. I understand. So you okay? So it's never a good idea, in my opinion. In my opinion, um, the higher quality clients, the higher quality employees are always going to be better, because A players are always going to produce more, and they're going to want to be paid more. So if you're providing a specific product, you're providing an agency for video editing and stuff, maybe you need to target different clients so you can make more money, so you can afford to pay higher level employees. So if you're targeting EA Sports, I don't know, you say EA Esports, and
esports organizations in Saudi.
okay, maybe they don't have a big budget.
I mean, that's the exact. Okay, so we already have a couple of big clients. All right. The
Okay.
reason they actually signed with us is because the deal I gave them is not a lot. It's a cheap deal. Well, that's why I think if I'm gonna make it, if this agency is gonna make it, it's the only way we can make it with the business model that we have is that our deals are cheap and the quality that we produce for those deals is good. The editing is good for the amount of money they are giving us.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna ask for more money, they're not gonna come.
No.
And at
So
the same time,
your business will never make it if you don't switch that business model. That business model is fucked up. You're trying to get, you're trying to get, you're trying to, you want to get, you want to provide cheap service, but that costs you something. That's good.
yes,
So you're giving the customer more value than you're earning. What you should focus on is, even if you had no clients and you focused on providing really, really good work to a higher paying client, your business will survive. Selling to people who are they're literally getting more from you than you're getting from them. How is your business model ever going to make it if you're trying to provide a cheap service just so you can get clients in the door? That's okay to start with. You could have gotten that first clientele, right? The people you're working with now, you give them this cheap service for good work. Okay, at least I need a testimonial. If you're gonna do that, give me a testimonial. Get a testimonial from them so you can use their testimonial to attract a bigger client. Don't keep working for a cheap service after you've already provided cheap service.
I did that regarding the testimonial thing. We have a couple of clients that we gave them a lesser deal in order to get, let's say, a promotion once a month on their social media platforms. But still, it's which was
Fuck their social media platforms. Fuck their social media. You need to show a portfolio of working with a big brand that you help them get X and Y result. I don't give a fuck about your promotion. Right? We could do affiliates, we could do all that stuff. Like there are ways you can get into this, but I want their testimonial that I helped them get X result. So when I go pitch, let's say their competitor or another big brand, I can charge more money. If I'm always providing a cheap service, I'm gonna always be broke. I don't mind providing a cheap service and doing a good job to get a testimonial. But once I get the testimonial, hey, the next company I'm trying to work for or work with, this is what I did for that company. You know, that company that is big, I worked with them and I got them this result. These are our prices. Guess what you just did? You just now earned more money because you now have proof that you've helped the company get X and Y result.
Makes sense.
But if you're sitting there always exchanging cheap service for good product, you're never going to make money. So use the testimonials, right, to make more money.
Makes sense.
And if you're working with cheap employees, your business is going to fail regardless. Because those are the worst people to work with. You got to work with higher level people, even if it's just you on your own. Like the first thing you want to do, in my opinion, if I'm gonna have employees that suck, right, that can't do shit, you best believe the moment I get a good testimonial, I'm firing their ass and I'm improving to people who can actually get shit done. But you should always be trying to ascend.
Makes sense. One last question, if I may, and it's a quick one.
All right.
With your expertise, how long would a business need in order for it to succeed? And success in my vision is if I reach 10K a month as income, not profit, that's success. Because I'm in a third world country, this is a lot of money here. So 10K is my vision for 2025. Is that a long shot or is it actually doable?
What are you making now?
3K a month income.
USD.
Yes.
Okay, you're making 3K. What is your profit? Like, what is your net after you pay everybody?
Yeah. So for the last month, it was 50%, which is insane.
So 50% expenses?
Yes.
Who are you
when
paying?
I saw that, I knew it's a wrong thing. So I have to invest more. So I got better people, a little bit better, but still. So is it enough? Is 2025 is enough? Is it enough time?
You got to change. I mean, definitely. If you're making 3K profit, you can definitely get to 10K. You just got to change how you're running.
3K income, not profit.
10K income.
3K
Why
income.
not profit? Why not profit? Why the fuck you scared of profit?
Profit is 50% of it. So
sure. Okay, so 20K income. Why not?
It's doable.
If you change your business model, and you focus on providing a great service to a good client, not a good service to a shitty client. Great service, good client. Great service, great client. You're going to make money.
All right.
You can do cold outreach. Let me tell you how you could speed this up. Cold outreach. The brands you've worked with now, right? Get them to give you a testimonial of what you've done for their business.
We'll do that.
Number one, once you have that testimonial, you're going to start doing cold outreach. You're going to start pitching your business, pitching your services to similar brands, showing that you've helped another brand get this and this. Like the whole point about content creation, especially as a video editor, it should be mostly incentive based. Hey, your business is here right now. You're getting X amount of views. You getting X amount of views is limiting you from making X amount of money. I'm going to come into your business and get you X amount of views, which will double your income. If I give you that result, you need to pay me accordingly. There's no business that will say no to that. If a business is only doing 1 million views a month on social media and you come in and you give them 10 million views a month and they make 50 more sales, You are responsible for that. I want a portion either of those sales, or I need to get paid a retainer that makes sense. And
Makes
then
sense.
you, once you get that result, you can go pitch it to other people. Hey, I got this. I did this for this brand, this for this brand. I can take your brand from this point to this point in this time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. Take care.
All right, man. Peace. If you're gonna provide a cheap service, guys, that shit better be for some fucking testimonials. I ain't gonna do no cheap fucking service forever. And your business will never fucking grow. Your business is gonna die. When you're starting off, nobody knows who you are. You have no authority. Great. I'm gonna provide a cheap service. All right. I'm gonna provide a cheap service for now, but I want a testimonial. Once I get that testimonial, I'm done. If you want to keep working with me, here's my I delivered on my promise. So now here's my retainer. If you want to make money like listen, if you want to provide a service, if your service is to make the business more money, I'm going to provide this to your business, which will do this. If you can deliver your promise, you can charge whatever you want. Or at least something that makes sense for you to provide that. Because if you don't, what's going to happen? Let's say you come into a business and you say, hey, I'm going to take your views from 1 million a month to 10 million a month, and it's going to double your sales. If you do that and you tell them, hey, you have to pay me X amount of money for me to keep doing this, what they're going to say? No. Then you have the leverage. Oh, you don't want to pay me? Then buy. Go back to 1 million views a month and no money. So you got to know how to negotiate based on the value that you can provide. All right. Let's go, Chris.
Hello, Fit. What's up, man?
How's it going, man? Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, man.
What business are you in?
Yeah, I'm in the conversion rate optimization and landing page business.
Conversion what?
Conversion rate optimization and landing page business.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So what are you trying to do?
So basically, right now I'm doing free work for testimonials. I have like have one testimonial. I'm working for other testimonial. I want your advice in the content side. What content should I post for this business and that time?
What content should you post for the business you're working with now, or for you in general?
For me in general.
You should be talking about customer relation management optimization, like everything. CR, like everything. I will be making why that's important, how that can elevate your business. Around finance and business, right? There's a lot of information that people don't know, especially your local business. They might not know how to optimize their customer relation management. They might not know, like, talk about all those things.
Yeah, I mean, in the landing page optimization, I am in the conversion rate optimization, the landing page. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So, okay, talk about how important landing pages are to a business. Talk about financial freedom. Talk about providing value to a company and doubling their income. Talk about the importance of how quickly a landing page needs to stand out when a potential customer lands on it. Talk about how if a landing page isn't good, the customer is going to click off the page. All those things are content, which will relate back to you, which will come back to what I was talking about earlier. Let me show you. This is perfect for you. If we go back here, right? Let me zoom out real quick. It doesn't let me zoom out. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. So remember what I was talking about earlier. You have avatar content and you have top of funnel content. So for you specifically, you want to start making top of funnel content that is surrounded around financial freedom, helping businesses make more money. But then you want to sprinkle enough value so you can reach your avatar. which is businesses that need your service, right? Businesses that need your service so they can optimize the landing pages to make more money. It keeps panning to the right, tracking me. Can you see it or no?
What?
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen. I can see the screen.
Okay. I don't know why it's doing it. So content around finance, financial freedom, and then you want to talk about why it's important for customized CRO, right? Customer Relations Management Optimization. Why this is important to get financial freedom, and this is where you come in. So this will be your top of funnel content. It keeps fucking panning to the right. Why did stop tracking me? It keeps my bad. So you want to make content around financial freedom, helping businesses make more money, and then you start talking about optimizing your landing pages, and this is where you come in.
Yeah, about the financial freedom content, I don't know. Yeah, I am fit to make that type of content because I'm not rich. I'm like kind of broke right now, man.
Who said you're rich? You don't have to be rich. Why do you have to be rich?
Can you give me an example of this top of funnel content? Like,
so you can talk more about where you are currently. How much money have you generated for the business that you're working with now?
$0, man. $0.
Okay, so you haven't made them any money yet.
No, I'm doing free work for testimonials.
Okay, so you say you have one client right now, though.
Yeah, but that's free. That's free for a testimonial.
Right, but you're supposed to make them money, correct?
Yeah.
Right, so once you make the money, you can use that. Hey, I generated this company this much money. How could your business look if you made an extra 5K a month, 10K a month? Once you get them a result, that's your newfound expertise. This is not my mic. That's his mic, guys. It's not mine. His mic has the thing. You have an echo on your mic. It's like windy.
An echo? Let's see.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah. Can you hear it now?
Yeah. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So I have to make more top of the funnel content and
yes.
get the nail. I'm doing content right now mainly on X platform, on Twitter.
Okay, you gotta diversify everywhere.
Like on YouTube,
Instagram, everywhere. But your goal should be focusing on getting that client. How fast can you make the money?
So I improve I don't make money directly, but I make sure the calls they get in are qualified calls, and they get.
No. Everything that you're gonna do for them that makes them money is a testimonial for you. If you improve the amount of calls they get, which improves how much money they make, that's a testimonial for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, hey, I'm gonna get you more calls. That's a testimonial. Hey, like that should be documented. I got this business from this many calls a month to this many calls a month. With those calls related to this many more sales and this many more sales.
So basically, I improve the conversions on the landing page. I improve the conversions. So that's I optimize the landing page. That I don't see how can I can make money indirectly, but not directly.
You're not listening to me. You optimize the landing page, which is going to do what? What is that going to do?
Get more sales.
For who?
For the business owner.
Okay. If the business owner makes more sales, who gets credit for that?
It's me, man.
Right. So that's your portfolio of testimonials.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm really nervous right now, man.
It's okay. It's okay. So everything you improve in their business with optimizing their landing page relates back to you. And that's content I would make. As you get better at optimizing landing pages, you can talk about them. You can talk about the differences you've made in the business. Okay?
And the top of the funnel content I have to make also.
Yeah, hell yeah. If you want to get more clients.
Can you give me an example of this top of funnel content?
So for now, you will be talking about the possibilities of why it's important to optimize CRO.
Why it's important?
Yes. Talk about what a business can go from. Basically, your promise. You can go from making just enough money to survive to more money where you can have more freedom. That's the financial freedom. You're not talking about financial freedom for yourself. You're talking about financial freedom. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know what the hell to do. You're talking about the possibilities of what you're going to create for the customer. That's the content you're going to make.
You give me an example, man? Like,
listen, I can't run your business for you. Let's walk through this slow, okay?
Yeah, man.
You're optimizing your landing pages, right? Which will make them more money. Okay? You can talk about why it's important to do that so they can have more money in their business. That's the kind of content I will make. A business having more money so they can have more freedom. They can have more opportunities. Okay? All right, get to work. I hope I was as clear as possible. Hope I can help you. All right, man. Wish you the best. Can y'all hear me clearly? No one is actually going on landing pages. They're just used to reroute to socials or the real page. That's bullshit. I don't know where you got that information from. Every business has a landing page. If you're going to offer something, they're definitely going to land on a fucking page. If you're going to offer, hell yeah, there's a landing page. There's a landing page for everything. So if you're sending somebody a lead magnet, if you're sending somebody to your website, that's a landing page. All right. I got to get this thing to stop tracking. This series is 100 times better than the looks max and shit. It's what we're here for, man. I'm gonna give you guys, all you guys who are serious about making money, man. I'm gonna help you, guys. Listen, if you would like to get coaching from me, listen. The link to, I think I posted a link earlier. One second, let me go to it. So many chats. There's too many damn chats. I can't even go back to the link. Here we go. Okay, the link is now pinned. So if you're looking in the chat, if you like to apply for private coaching from me, you want to just scale your business and do everything, just be better. The link is pinned. Look at the pin link. I just posted it again. See, we have way less viewers, but the guys who are watching this are serious about improving their life. Okay, so real quick, guys, we got about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. If you're a guy that's trying to scale your business using social media, if you're a guy who's trying to scale your business using social media, I'm going all in, man. 2025, I'm here to help men become the best version of themselves. Okay? I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself. So here's the link. If you would like to apply for private coaching, let me post this one more time. I'm gonna launch something where I'm helping you guys work on every area of your life. Okay. And money is just as important. So I'm gonna call this Modern Man Academy. How to become a modern man. All right. This is how you become a modern man. If you would like to be a modern man, if you're a guy watching this and you want to dominate in every single area of your life, you want to become a modern man who has your finances on point, you have your fitness on point, you have your relationships on point, right? The link to join is in the chat. Become a modern man in 2025. Stop settling for some bullshit. Stop settling for an average life. Stop settling for mediocrity. I'm going to learn and then teach you guys as I go. Okay? So if you like to get help, you like to get coaching, I'm posting the link in the chat. Click that link. All right. Vlad, what business are you in, man? What business are you in? Vlad, can you comment? AI startup. Okay, Vlad. How's it going, man?
How's it going, man? Can you hear me?
Yep, going pretty good. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Sure.
Okay, what business are you in again?
I run an AI startup.
Okay. So what are you making a month right now?
So in the business, we have two sources of income in the business. One is service, and the other one is the software itself. The software is just picking up. So it's about 3 paid subs, 50 each. So that's 150 per month. And the service is
150K?
no 50 per user, 50 USD per user.
Okay, what does the software do?
The software automates workflows in enterprise software. So we're doing that in Salesforce. This is my background. I'm not sure if you're aware of how that works out, but businesses usually use customer relationship managers like Salesforce to streamline their sales.
Go
deal.
high level. Yes, I understand.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
And companies usually want that customization around the edges, right? And developers come in and do that for them.
Okay. So you're building out a CRM with AI, or you're using Salesforce? Where exactly do you come into this?
Yeah, so the software creates these custom components that the businesses want around the edges with AI, just like AI code generation, right? So instead of me going and doing it manually as a developer, which I used to do as a job, the software does it pretty much automatically, right? So you just give it a prompt and it makes that component, and you can customize your UI, user interfaces.
Okay. And you're charging $50 a month for this?
Well, we still haven't figured out the B2B deals, which is one thing that I'm looking for help with. We want to go B2B obviously with this, but we currently have just B2C, and we have pretty good usage on it. It's got 50, so per account it's 50 USD, and we currently provide services where we do still manual customization, and then we use the software on the side, hopefully to kind of get them in on a B2B deal. So we're just kind of figuring out how to get.
So what would the B2B deal entail? What would that be?
So
like, what would you offer a business?
We're trying to get them on the pilot usage. So pilot, when it comes to software, B2B software, is you get them on a 1-month trial where it's a minimum of 3 to 5 seats, so 3 to 5 users from the business, and they pay you, for example, 3 to 5K, or whatever you kind of. It's very custom, right? It's very customized, this pilot, and then after that you enroll them in a yearly subscription for the software.
So what would them paying 35K? What exactly would the pilot do for them?
So in this pilot, how it usually goes is you agree on some metrics that need to be reached. So for example, these 3 to 5 users that they have on the pilot, they would need to see 20% reduction in their administrative tasks within Salesforce. So if they manage to see that, and we can manage to help them with it with our software, then that's one of the goals achieved.
Okay.
Yeah, and usually you agree on a couple of them, right? So one of them is like the amount of time reduced, and then also user satisfaction. So it shouldn't only be productive, but also nice to use. It shouldn't be some kind of bad UI and bad experience.
Gotcha. Okay. So and this pilot is within Salesforce.
Correct. Yeah, we'll integrate Salesforce with our software.
Gotcha. So I'm just trying to figure out how exactly, like, you got to sell them a dream, like, or like sell them an outcome. That, like, lowering administrative tasks sounds great, but I don't know why they'll pay you 3 to 5K for that. Like, can you give me like a numerical? Hey, this interface that you download with us, this pod that you join with us, can make your business this amount of money. That's what businesses care about.
Yeah.
Or,
no, totally.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, we have a case study where we have managed to, due to our work as Salesforce developers, we've managed to help a business remove the workload of 2 full-time employees on the sales team. And we're kind of leveraging that.
Gotcha. So let's put that into number figures. How much is 2 full-time sales people on a team worth to the company?
Well, we're from the UK. These guys are usually paid something between 50 to 70,000 per year. It really depends on their quotas and their deals closed as well.
Okay. So you're saving them about $140,000 a year by removing 2 people.
Well, we didn't necessarily put it into numerical perspective. We just have the case study where they said that we removed 2 full-time employees from their team. We don't know how much they got paid. Obviously, we don't have that information.
The more you can specify, the easier that is. The easier is going to be for you to pitch that to a B2B company or business. Because I'm running a business, I want to know how much money you're going to make me, or how much money you're going to save me. Administrative tasks, sure, that sounds great. What's the number I'm going to get? Are you going to make me $100,000 more a year? Are you going to save me $100,000? Like, what am I? You're talking to businesses. At the end of the day, they care about the bottom line, which is how much money they put in their pocket or how much money they're earning. So if you can specify, hey, this company we worked for, We got them. We helped them replace 2 full-time sales employees, which saved them $200,000 in 1 year. Then that 5K that you're pitching them sounds a lot. It sounds very, very, very intriguing. You could charge 10K. You could charge 20K.
Yeah.
So I would say that one case study is great, but are you leveraging social media to do this anyway?
No, not at all. We actually started this purely based on our experience at our jobs as Salesforce contractors and developers, and based on our what do you call them, relationships with other people. We actually don't have any results yet with cold outbound, with social media.
So you need to get on social media. I would specify that case study, how much exactly you saved, because you guys have a lot of knowledge, right? In terms of helping the business become more profitable. And it seems like you guys are like in the beginning stages, like it's like a startup, right? So you start making content around what your product does, or just like you got to make top of funnel and then eventually get to bottom of funnel content. But your top of funnel content essentially is using AI to drastically improve the workflow of your business, using AI to save you on employees, using AI to double your income. That will be all your top of funnel content. And then the bottom of the funnel content would be your specific product. And you could reach millions of business owners.
Yeah, sure. I'm still trying to figure, like, are you suggesting we do this on like LinkedIn? Or I have a pretty established network on LinkedIn. I'm unsure, like
social media, so Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah.
Billions of users.
Right.
If you want your startup to be successful, like, and you have a product that can make people money, start first content that reaches people, saving businesses money, AI, the importance of AI, how AI is going to drastically change the marketplace, how businesses can start using it to make them more money, AI tools, and then you slowly include value that relates to your product. And as you create yourself as an authority, or you guys in general, you're going to bring more eyeballs to your business, which will make you more money. If you tell me that you can save me two full-time employees in a year, and you put some numbers behind it, that can mean that number can vary. It's an arbitrary, right? To whichever company that is. It can be 200K, 300K, or whatever that number is.
There's one caveat to it. Our target market is rather niched. So we do help only clients of Salesforce. So we can't, for example, help anybody else pretty much. And the clients of Salesforce are like 150,000 businesses worldwide. We want to target only US ones, which is nearly 80% of them. And also up to 200 employees, not any higher than that, which makes it actually not a lot of businesses, right? Just a couple of dozen thousands. So I'm trying to understand how would we go about doing social media and target that
the same way. Now you can make your services even more high price because your service is only specified for a specific type of person. You can charge even more for. So you make the same kind of content, the same top of funnel content, right? AI, the importance of AI, leveraging your business with AI, making more money, and then you specify who your audience is. We help Salesforce, like businesses that use Salesforce as a CRM to optimize administrative tasks, make more money, scale their business. That's who you work for. Those 150,000 businesses in the world, 80% of those being in America. You like by the time you reach half of those people, your business is already like you're not gonna capture the whole market in a week or a year or 2 years. So you can potentially sell to 80% of 150,000 potentially. Right. That's a lot of people still. So if you but you can reach all those people a lot faster, right? If you start making content around this specific realm.
Right. Are you suggesting as a start would you distribute on all kinds of platforms or just focus on one?
Uh no, I think you should learn all of them.
All right.
Learn all of them right now is important, because can you guys learn how to utilize this AI in all types of CRMs, or is it only Salesforce?
Yeah, so this is the vision of the company. This is how we're trying to get funded, is to automate all kinds of enterprise software customization. So across other enterprise software like NetSuite, Oracle, etc. But we're starting with Salesforce because that's our background as a start.
Gotcha. So it's going to take you guys time to learn the other ones, right?
Well, at that point, we probably would get teams in those departments, but sure.
Gotcha. So it's possible.
Possible what? Sorry.
It's possible for you to expand to those other types of CRM in time.
Yeah, that's the long-term vision. Yeah.
Perfect. So I will start making content now.
Right. Yeah.
So by the time you gain authority, you can now offer your services to all types of CRMs.
No, yeah, that would expand the addressable markets exponentially. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would your content should be around AI and how it can improve businesses, how it can save them money.
Right. So not focused on Salesforce, just general.
General, right? Because you're trying to build enough authority, right, to where once you specify, you possibly have already learned how to offer this to all CRM.
Yeah. So,
but you can start off with Salesforce. Like you can. There are plenty of AI pages on social media that are giving general content, general business advice on what AI tools to use. I will start there, and I will start to talk about specifically the CRM part, how businesses could use it to save more money, how they could use it to make more money. Right? Efficiency is important. And then by the time you establish your social media brand, this is important for you, in my opinion. By the time you establish your social media brand and you get it to the point where it's now notable, you probably have already learned how to offer the services to all CRMs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. And just a last one, I guess. So what would be the measure of the action then across, let's say, the next 3 months? Are you suggesting like 1 hour of content distributed across the platforms a week or more than that? Like, what is it?
No, what you need to do is you need to learn formats. You need to go and learn on each platform. You can start off with Instagram, right? What format in the AI space, AI/business space, are you the person that's going to make the content, or is it going to be your entire team?
I'm going to be the one making it, and I do have a friend who can help with the editing and
okay, perfect. So you have somebody that can edit the video. So you're going to figure out which format you're going to be creating around businesses in AI that you can start giving tools, like giving advice, building value, and then you're going to stick to that format. Yeah. You're going to start to gain some traction, and then the more traction you get, the better your content is going to be. And then you can simplify your mission statement in who you're helping. So I would say study the format that you want to learn first. Which format on social media now in the AI/business space do you feel you can relate the most to?
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And we don't have any backend on that social media posting for the foreseeable future, right?
What do you mean?
Well, we just build authority. We don't necessarily direct them to it, but sure.
Not yet. Because the moment you do offer something, you want it to be ready. Because you can grow that page to hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers, and then you're now known for this thing specific, like this value you're providing. And then when you offer the service, it's free media. That can be your advertising platform moving forward.
Yeah. So this is definitely what I'm aiming for. Yeah, man. Thanks. That's a huge help. Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Peace. Awesome, guys. It's been fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're rebranding. I want men to be modern men. Right? I want men to be modern men. I don't want you to be a man that is like every other guy. I want you to be exceptional. So if you're a guy in 2025, you want 2025 to be your year, right? And you like to get coaching from me specifically to maximize all parts of your life, right? You want to take your business to the next level. You want to make sure that your fitness is exceptional. You want to get the day in life of that you want. The most well-rounded man wins. So if you like to be that guy, all right, click the link in the chat before I head out of here. Book a free call. Let's separate this year. Let's separate. Elevation requires separation. Okay? All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys next time. Peace.